In this video I'm going to be showing you guys all of the basics to drifting, getting into drifting techniques and stuff like that. And I do want to say, if you do actually want to drift, I suggest you watch through this video, because I can tell you I've got a lot of experience with Forza and I can prove it. Forza Motorsports 1, or from 2005, Forza Motorsports 2, Forza Motorsports 3, Forza Motorsports 4. So I've obviously drifted on all of the Forzas, I've raced on all the Forzas, I've tried basically everything. Now the first thing you're going to want to do to be able to drift is obviously you're going to need a drift car. So first of all, you're going to head to the auto show, or I guess the auction house too if you'd like, but that makes it a little bit harder, so we're just going to go here. Find a car that fits sort of your style, maybe you like how it looks. It doesn't really matter because you can basically upgrade it to whatever standard you want. I'd say one of the most easy platforms to learn on is this, the Nissan Silvia Club K's, or as it's really called, the S13 Coupe or 240SX Coupe, etc. So once you have that car, you can go ahead and upgrade it. Obviously you go to garage, upgrades, custom upgrade. Never do auto upgrade, I gotta say that too. Auto upgrade will completely mess up your car and it will not work. You can go through all of these. I guess you can engine swap it if you want. I'd say the easiest ones are, first of all, for the S13, it's easiest with the stock engine it has, or you can upgrade it to one of these, because these, honestly, this one might be the easiest to learn on, but it's a little bit tough. So to be honest, stick to the stock engine if you want to keep it safe. You can go through an upgrade. What power range am I in? This is probably the best power range because this is a learner's car that I made for my friend, and then I fell in love with how it felt. I'm at 475, so I'd say try to upgrade it to around 475 horsepower if you want to stay safe. But if you don't want to go through that whole process, then just go ahead and download my tune, because I do have it up. I do have it up in the storefront, so here it is. It's Easy Drift. It's by Chaseman, obviously. It's me. It's pretty good. I don't think, yeah, it's only rated 3 stars because not too many people have really tried it. It's not very popular, you know, but if you want to just learn quickly, not go through the whole upgrading process, then just go ahead and download this and I'll show you how to get started. One thing I forgot to mention is tuning is a whole nother area of drifting and basically any other form of motorsport. You can tune it to whatever you want. So I obviously went over myself. I have my own specific liking for how it feels, and that's basically what that tune is. It's exactly the same. But you can go into depth with this. Obviously, that's a lot to read, I guess. On the right, you can see the description. That will give you an idea of basically what everything does if you want to go through all of that. But like I said, easiest if you just go ahead and download my tune or just make a quick drift car. Once you have your car ready, I'd say the easiest place to start learning is out over here in Surface Paradise right there. It's in the top right corner. I'll go ahead and zoom in. You're going to head right over here. There's a parking lot that makes it very, very easy to go ahead and slide the car around. You can mess up, crash, it doesn't matter. There's no driver tars in the way, no traffic, nothing. So to get started and start learning, all you're going to do is basically just try to spin the car around one of these. This is how I taught my friend, or actually no, I taught I think 2 or 3 people this way, and now they're actually pretty good at drifting. All you're gonna do is just keep on doing this, and then I know for you guys it won't be as easy if you're learning. You'll probably do something like this. Maybe you won't even start the spin at all, or maybe you'll spin too much and then you'll do this. But try to just go over this as many times as possible until you get a full circle and then feel comfortable drifting. Once you get that down, I suggest that next you try to start linking, which is actually basically transitioning between each planner. For this, you're going to want to stay in second gear and just try doing this. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go around once here. You're going to go all the way out wide and then flick the car back. Just do that over and over and over until you can finally do at least one all the way around. Just like that. Once you're able to both do donuts around each planner and transition between planner to planner, you can try going basically anywhere you want, kind of like freestyle it, like go this way, maybe say you go right here, and then try going like all the way across around this one. You know, just do whatever you want until you feel really comfortable drifting, and then we'll go on to the next step. For this step, you're going to need to follow all of these things. First of all, stay in second or third gear. Then, make sure that, oh, it's over here. Make sure that your difficulty is similar to what mine is, because I can tell you, you're definitely going to want traction control off. Like, there's basically no other way you can do this without it. You can sort of pull off traction control on with all the other stuff, but it's very, very hard to do this part if you don't have it off. Then make sure you're in manual. That's also a huge key. Even if you don't know manual, or I mean, you can go manual with clutch, but if you don't know manual, all you're doing is press B once you're in first gear. Now you're in second. If you want to go to third, you press B one more time. Just stick into those gears and don't ever press B or X. You can turn off stability control. I like ABS off. We have all this. This doesn't matter because this is for driver tars, and obviously we're not racing anybody. Driving line doesn't matter because it won't show you anywhere to go from here. But once you do all that, this is what you're going to be doing. Basically, when you go online and try drifting, this is the most popular spot for drifting, and everybody has a track layout. The track layout looks something like this, so just watch this, and then try to replicate it. Obviously, you don't have to try getting as much angle as me, or try hitting any clipping points walk, which I will explain in just a second, but it just goes around like this. Go ahead and transition. See, I'm just sticking into third gear, have it shifted, doesn't matter. Just keep on going around as many times as you want until you feel very comfortable, and then all you're going to do after that is try to work on your clipping points. And basically what clipping points are where you're trying to get the front of your car or the rear of your car as close to as possible. My clipping points look a little something like this. I try to hit, like, barely scrape this wall over here. Then I go ahead and try to go in. I try to, but I don't always get it. Try to cut in near that curb right there with my front end. Hold my rear out wide and barely scrape this wall. Try to cut in, get my front bumper near that curb again. Rear bumper to this line. And over here, I don't really care where I go, and then snap back this way. My rear end, I try to go just over this line right here. Hold it all the way out wide. Scrape this wall. Front bumper in with this wall, or not wall, curb. Rear bumper out here. Front bumper here. Front bumper here. And then repeat. It'll end up looking a little something like this. So you hold this. Got to that wall. Holding out. Got to that wall. All the way out wide. Onto that. Snapping back. At this line. Got it. Alright, we're cutting around. Scrape that wall. Cut in here. See, holding out wide, front bumper there, and then repeat. You're just going to keep on doing this once you feel comfortable with it, and then once you feel comfortable with it, realistically, you can go online and drift with other people. Perfectly replicating my last line, except I didn't hit that wall, holding it out wide, just like that. And if you didn't learn it already or see me doing it in this video, when you try drifting, know that you can't just hold the gas like this and expect to just, like, be perfect. Like, soon enough that's gonna happen. You're gonna hit a wall. it's not gonna work. And you're just gonna be bouncing off rev limiter, like, hit that wall too hard, cut in, tree. So make sure when you're drifting, you're kind of modulating the throttle instead of just mashing it and going insane. Just like that. You might have noticed I was doing it already, but I obviously don't just hold left and then go for it. I don't just turn into the corner and then hold it, modulate the throttle, because then you just do that. There's no point. Basically what you're going to be doing is it's called counter steering. You turn into the corner, so I'm turning left. I turn left, and then I start turning right so that I don't spin out. Maybe a little bit left. So I'm going right, left, right, left, right. Something like that, and then you're able to hold a circle, or in this case you can hold the whole track. I hope this helped you out, because my next video will be on tandeming and learning how to hold people's lines, get as close as possible, and stuff like that. If you don't know what it looks like, I'll put a clip in right here. This obviously you'll have to do online, so keep an eye out for that video, which will be coming soon. It's going to be really cool, and I can't wait to see if you guys get to a super high skill level super quickly, because it's actually worked for a few people I've taught. That's going to be it, so I hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps you out. See you in the next one.